This video is sponsored by Squarespace. All day today, we've actually been doing the final prep on the Corvette for a big track event for the 4th of July at AMP with Drift HQ. So very, very soon, I will see what this thing sounds like on the track, drifting and getting rowdy. Honestly, I think it might actually shock me at first, as I am so used to not hearing much noise at all from my car. Like, I can hear my tires more than I could have heard my car. That's how quiet it was. My dogs are deciding to play right now. She gets crazy with this. I lost my train of thought. Yes, okay, so I'm very stoked to see how rowdy my car sounds now with my full hookers, exhaust, headers, everything. I did think that we would get to tune my car before heading to the track, but we ran into an issue today with the O2 sensor. It was just acting up, so we weren't able to tune the car, unfortunately, and it is running a bit rich. Now, the car puts out a lot of smoke now. It is probably a worn out engine and a combination of it running on the richer side. Maybe the valves are a little leaky, but now it is kind of a smoke machine in the bad sense. So you will notice my car being a lot more smoky. So for now, it's on the richer side, so I should be okay. Freddie did take a look at the tune to make sure it was safe, so we should be good there. And I put the bumper on in the rear. You guys, I love, the mint is growing on me so much. Like, I'm not saying I'm keeping it yet, but I love it. Car is pretty much ready for the track. I already did an oil change, bolt checked it, and I went ahead and replaced the spark plugs and the spark plug wires because I wasn't able to replicate that weird cutoff that I was having at my last track day at OSW. It was the very last corner when it was loaded to the left at around like 4,800 to 5,500 RPM. It just had this weird throttle cut. Just trying to eliminate things that could have been, change the spark plugs and the wires. Just trying to go through the car and refresh it so that is less likely to happen. So she is pretty much ready to go. I have a bunch of my Kumo tires mounted up for the 4th of July event. Shout out Eric again, always coming through and helping us out. Now, what I'm really excited to do is put my temporary livery on this car. I got creative with it, and you guys will probably didn't make fun of me. Before I get to that, you notice something? You notice some new here? I am so excited because I finally have some House of Pre bucket hats that are coming in. Y'all, I've been wanting to do bucket hats for literally over a year now, and the day is finally here. And in the back, I don't know if you can see it, the back says Racing Division 77. I took some of this artwork for something else that I have coming up and threw it on this hat and got more of the mint vibes, okay? I am kind of embracing this right now. I did a very limited run of these hats and I'm gonna have them on the site. I'm excited to see what you guys think of them. Let's get into this livery. All right, this is it, y'all. Now, before you make fun of me for ordering my new car livery from Amazon, I would just like to say that we all know that my car is actually just prepped for paint right now. I ended up deciding to tint the primer that's on the car with some sealant over it that you need to sand down before you put the actual color on, because I wanted to try out this color. So this isn't my final color. I'm trying it out right now. I thought, why not just go all out since I'm gonna be driving at an event and put a livery on the car. And guess what I did, y'all? I got these from Amazon. So these are wall decals. I looked up just cherry blossom wall decals. I think these were like $9 a piece, and I'm gonna give it a try. I don't know if this is gonna work. This might be a complete fail, but I needed a livery real fast and in a pinch, and this is what I decided to go with. We're gonna see if this works as instant car livery. I think the cherry blossoms are gonna look dope. This is a bunch of other like pastel colors. It has like the lilac, purple, blue, and pastel pink that I was gonna incorporate anyway, so I'm excited to see if this is gonna work or not. One thing I'm a little bummed about, I don't know how it's gonna look, is I think these decals have a white border around them. It might just make it more noticeable on the car, but I really wish it was transparent. Never mind, it's clear. Yo, I thought this had a white border on it. It doesn't. It's clear. I think this might be one of the dopest Amazon hacks ever. To print out livery stickers, and that is expensive, and it just takes a while, and you have to have the right design files, and it's just not cheap. When you can go on Amazon if you want to do cherry blossom themes, they have a bunch of other stuff, and just look up wall stickers. I take that back. I'm not telling you to look that up now because we don't know if it's gonna work for sure yet, but feeling this sticker, looking at it, like I'm pretty excited now. I'm not that nervous anymore. Oh my God, yes! Look how cute this is! Yes! Bro, this is gonna look so good. I'm so excited. I'm not even kidding. I literally think this might be one of the best ideas that I've ever had. Ever. Rearranging and rearranging this. I've done it probably 3 more times off camera now, and I need to also remind myself that this is a temporary livery. I hate being such a perfectionist, but I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna send it with this, so it looks like it's coming out of the vent here, and all my cherry blossoms kind of flow upwards. I do have more logos, all my sponsored logos, that I'm probably gonna end up throwing on at the very end, but I wanted to get the base of all the cherry blossoms down. And if you look closer, there's a bunch of petals and different elements that I can move around. So once the main base is down, I can play around with putting stuff in different places. I think this is gonna look really, really good. I'm trying to make it look like it's one sort of continuous vine as it flows up. So we'll see if I accomplish that. I'm just gonna stop moving it around and send it on this and put this on the car. Y'all, this is it. It looks so much better than I thought it would. And I'm just realizing now too that the stickers themselves are matte. The paint on the car is satin. So the satin with like the matte stickers is looking so freaking good. And I still have a lot of like petals and extra stuff that I can play with. Y'all. It is very challenging, by the way, to apply with one person. You really need a second person to help you out, but by my third one, I kind of figured out that you really just want to take the entire sticker off. So just take the entire thing and kind of stick part of it to the car, just very lightly, and just work it as you go. If you try and put it on like a normal sticker with half of it still having the backing paper on it and like taking it off as you go, it'll get stretched and it'll crease because it's just like a weird material, but it's not super sticky until you press it down and rub it in. So yeah, I kind of figured that out on the last one, and that's basically going to be what I do for the rest of it. But look at this. I'll probably add a couple more petals like falling off back here, maybe another butterfly or something, but it looks so cool. I'm gonna start on the other side and get this knocked out. This video is sponsored by Squarespace. It is the all-in-one platform to build a professional website, online store, or portfolio. All sites are optimized for mobile, so your content automatically adjusts and loads great on any device. And every Squarespace website and online store also comes with integrated features and guides to help maximize your SEO and get found. To go ahead and try it for yourself, just head over to squarespace.com/Collette Davis or use my code Collette Davis for a free trial and 10% off your first purchase. Adam just cut some of my other stickers for me. I'm gonna do all of these stickers at the very end once I know what my base looks like. Went overboard because that's just what I do, but I think it looks awesome. I was able to cut out different pieces for this part here. Of course, I was only originally gonna put the logos on, and then it was driving me crazy because it didn't fit the rest of the theme with the car. But y'all, I think this is a pretty sick, cheap livery for a car. It was a little hard connecting all the pieces to make it look like one giant vine, but I actually really liked it. The sticker quality is great. The matte of the stickers really blended in well with the satin finish on the car. Look at this. Oh my gosh. I'm really happy with it. I'm glad that I took a chance with Amazon and ordered some wall stickers. And obviously there's so many other types of wall stickers that who even knows the potential of car liveries if you're trying to get something done on the cheaper side. Again, this is all temporary until I figure out my actual final game plan for paint, and then I'm gonna have a livery made from there. Y'all know the mint is growing on me. I have 2 of these left over. Altogether, I used 3 different kits on this. Each kit was about $10. This was a $30 race car livery makeover. I wanted to try it out, and I thought, why not just go for it? And I'm really glad that I did, because otherwise my car would be plain. And we don't like that. We don't like plain here. Again, I'm going to be at Drift HQ's event for the 4th of July at AMP. I'm super stoked to drive there. It's probably going to be the fastest I've ever drifted, ever. I hear AMP, you get up to maybe 3rd gear in the vet, which is gonna be wild. I've only ever drifted this car in 2nd gear. There you go, that is my cheap drift car livery hat. We'll see how it holds up through the weekend and in the sun, sending it sideways, and hopefully not getting any body damage, because that would not be good for Ray, who just fully prepped this car. Let me know what you think about this little hatch in the comments below, and the next video I'll be sending it on the track in this thing. Again, reminder, by the time this video is up, these bucket hats will already have dropped, so make sure you go check them out at houseofpre.com. I'll be posting about it on my Instagram and the House of Pre Instagram account as well. That is it for this video, and I will see you guys in the next one.